Dam in 1975, resulting in 170,000 to 230,000 fatalities alone. As other common sources of energy, coal power plants are estimated to kill 24,000 Americans per year due to lung disease, as well as causing 40,000 heart attacks per year in the United States. According to Scientific American, the average coal power plant emits 100 times more radiation per year than a comparatively sized nuclear power plant in the form of toxic coal waste known as fly ash. In terms of energy accidents, hydroelectric plants were responsible for the most fatalities, but nuclear power plant accidents rank first in terms of their economic cost, accounting for 41% of all property damage. Oil and hydroelectric follow at around 25% each, followed by natural gas at 9% and coal at 2%. Excluding Chernobyl and the Shemantin Dam, the three other most expensive accidents involved the Exxon Valdez oil spill, Alaska, the Prestige oil spill, Spain, and the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident, Pennsylvania. Nuclear safety. Nuclear safety covers the actions taken to prevent nuclear and radiation accidents or to limit their consequences and damage to the environment. This covers nuclear power plants as well as all other nuclear facilities, the transportation of nuclear materials, and the use and storage of nuclear materials for medical, power, industry, and military uses. The nuclear power industry has improved the safety and performance of reactors and has proposed new safer, but generally untested reactor designs, but there is no guarantee that the reactors will be designed, built, and operated correctly. Mistakes do occur, and the designers of reactors at Fukushima in Japan did not anticipate that a tsunami generated by an earthquake would disable the backup systems that were supposed to stabilize the reactor after the earthquake. According to UBSAG, the Fukushima 1 nuclear accidents have cast doubt on whether even an advanced economy like Japan can master nuclear safety. Catastrophic scenarios involving terrorist attacks are also conceivable. In his book Normal Accidents, Charles Perrow says that unexpected failures are built into society's complex and tightly coupled nuclear reactor systems. Nuclear power plants cannot be operated without some major accidents. Such accidents are unavoidable and cannot be designed around. An interdisciplinary team from MIT have estimated that given the expected growth of nuclear power from 2005 to 2055, at least 4 serious nuclear accidents would be expected in that period. There have been 5 serious accidents, core damage, in the world since 1970, one at 3 Mile Island in 1979, one at Chernobyl in 1986, and 3 at Fukushima Daiichi in 2011, corresponding to the beginning of the operation of Generation 2 reactors. This leads to on average 1 serious accident happening every 8 years worldwide. When nuclear reactors begin to age, they require more exhaustive monitoring and preventive maintenance and tests to operate safely and prevent accidents. However, these measures can be costly, and some reactor owners have not followed these recommendations. Most of the existing nuclear infrastructure in use is old due to these reasons. To combat accidents associated with aging nuclear power plants, it may be advantageous to build new nuclear power reactors and retire the old nuclear plants. In the United States alone, more than 50 startup companies are working to create innovative designs for nuclear power plants, while ensuring the plants are more affordable and cost-effective. Ecological impacts. Impact on land. Isotopes released during a meltdown or related event are typically dispersed into the atmosphere and then settle on the surface through natural occurrences and deposition. Isotopes settling on the top soil layer can remain there for many years due to their slow decay, long half-life. The long-term detrimental effects on agriculture, farming, and livestock can potentially affect human health and safety long after the actual event. After the Fukushima Daiichi accident in 2011, surrounding agricultural areas were contaminated with more than 100,000 mbq/km² in cesium concentrations. As a result, eastern Fukushima food production was severely limited. Due to Japan's topography and the local weather patterns, cesium deposits as well as other isotopes reside in top layer of soils all over eastern and northeastern Japan. Luckily, mountain ranges have shielded western Japan. The Chernobyl disaster in 1986 exposed to radiation about 125,000 mi, 320,000 kilometers of land across Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. The amount of focused radiation caused severe damage to plant reproduction. Most plants could not reproduce for at least 3 years. Many of these occurrences on land can be a result of the distribution of radioactive isotopes through water systems. Impact on water: Fukushima Daiichi accident. In 2013, contaminated groundwater was found in between some of the affected turbine buildings in the Fukushima Daiichi facility, including locations at bordering seaports on the Pacific Ocean. In both locations, the facility typically releases clean water to feed into further groundwater systems. The Tokyo Electric Power Company, TEPCO, the entity that manages and operates the facility, further investigated the contamination in areas that would be deemed safe to conduct operations. They found that a significant amount of the contamination originated from underground cable trenches that connected to circulation pumps within the facility. Both the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, and TEPCO confirmed that this contamination was a result of the 2011 earthquake. Due to damage like this, the Fukushima plant released nuclear material into the Pacific Ocean and has continued to do so. After 5 years of leaking, the contaminants reached all corners of the Pacific Ocean, from North America and Australia to Patagonia. Along the same coastline, Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, OI, found trace amounts of Fukushima contaminants 100 miles, 150 kilometers off the coast of Eureka, California in November 2014. Despite the relatively dramatic increases in radiation, the contamination levels still sat